All right, I've been riding rigid mountain bikes lately and I absolutely love it. But something happened recently where I got a flat tire and it kind of put the Breezer Thunder out of commission for a little bit. Oh, dang it, I think I got a flat. So I got that fixed. Come to find out, I get another flat tire on the rear tire. Every time I air it up, it doesn't seep air or anything, but it just goes flat. I don't know why. Every time I would air the tire up, I didn't hear any air coming out of the tire. So I would air it up and then it would go flat again in about 20 or 30 minutes. And coincidentally enough, Tannus reached out to me to try out some of their new tubeless inserts. And I said, you know what, that's perfect timing. Especially on a rigid mountain bike. That's the perfect upgrade in my opinion for any rigid mountain bike or any bike in general. We're gonna go get those put in by my buddy Gil and see what they can do. Tannus in a few sets of inserts, so I'm putting them in both the Breezer Thunder and the Breezer Radar X Pro.
You see how here is all the way in the corner and over here it's not? Here the tape is not all the way against the corner like it is here. You see how it goes up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so here it is, here it's not. So that's the problem. So it's a combination of the tape not going all the way to the edge of the rim. You can see it.
Oh wow, yeah.
The tape should be all the way against that edge.
So it did end up being the rim tape on the tires. The tape that came stock wasn't all the way sealed on the rim, but I'm switching the tires also. So I'm going from 2.5s to 2.35s. And I think these are gonna look pretty sick on this bike. Another upgrade that I did, which I think will make this bike ride a lot better. I went with shorter crank arms, so I went with 170s. It had 175s on here, and I didn't feel efficient at all, so I went with the shorter cranks. Let me know if you've ever noticed the difference between the shorter cranks or the longer ones. They say the shorter ones will help you with pedal efficiency. I've never tried it. This will be my first time. Let me know if it's worked for you or not. We finally have the Breezer Thunder back on the trails ready to go. But I wanted to come out here to Matthews Winters Park, get a little loop in, and see how the bike feels. It feels good to have the Breezer back on the trails. I was a little sad because I wasn't sure what was going on with this bike, but my buddy, he checked it out for me. He let me know that the tape was leaking, but now we good, and I think it's ready to go. These tires, they roll so much faster. And I like these a lot better than the other ones, honestly. All right, this will be my first ride on this. Want to do a little shakedown ride, see what this thing feels like with the new tires. All right, see if we dialed in the tire pressure. First day, that's the hardest part when riding rigid. You really got to dial in that tire. Oh, this thing is fast. Wow. Really got to dial in that tire pressure, but so far so good. Oh, this is unbelievable. Yeah, I think I could let a little bit out, but we'll see. It's a little sandy today. It's so nice being able to just bolt forward every pedal stroke because there's no suspension. So when I really crank down on the pedals, I can feel myself really gaining some speed. Oh man, we got people on the bike trail. Dang it. I'm not sure if this part of the trail is bike only, but it says village ride and village run. So I'm guessing village ride means bikes, but I could be wrong. But I've never seen anybody when I was coming down on this trail. Luckily it was the end of the trail though. I just wanted to take the Breezer Thunder out for a short, quick ride to see how the bike felt. It felt great. I still have to dial in the tire pressure because I'm trying to figure out riding rigid bikes with the tire pressure and the inserts. It's a complicated process, but I'm excited for the journey because this bike is a lot of fun and I like riding rigid way more than I thought. And I got a video coming soon about rigid versus suspension. But there were two more things that I forgot to mention on this bike that I upgraded. Well, one was sort of an upgrade and one was an actual upgrade. So the first thing I did was I put a chainstay protector on the bike so the chain is not slapping around, scratching up the paint, making all kinds of noise. And the second upgrade I did was I upgraded the front chain ring. I went to a 32 tooth. I'm not sure what the stock one was, but this one is definitely smaller. So I should be able to spin it a little more and get a little pedal efficiency with that. But we'll see. I've never messed around with front chain rings or anything, so we'll see how it rides. Let me know if you like to ride a smaller or a bigger chain ring, and what's the differences between the bigger and the smaller ones. Let me know. I don't know how I got into loving rigid bikes so much, but I definitely love this Breezer Thunder and the Breezer Radar X Pro. If you're interested in some pretty cool bikes that are pretty much bulletproof, definitely check out the Breezer bikes. I love these bikes. These are honestly, and I'm being super honest, my favorite bikes right now. I love my Trek Roscoe 9. That's still gonna be a mainstay no matter what. But as far as what I'm excited to ride, is this, the Breezer Thunder, and then the Radar X Pro. I love these bikes. Dang, one of my lights cut out. I'm still figuring out this light stuff. Got a lot going on right now. I forgot to charge the light and then one of them cut off. But make sure you go check out the Priority 600 HXT2. That video is coming soon. In-depth review, ride review of what I think of it with the electronic shifting, the wireless shifting with the pinion gearbox. It's pretty sick, I ain't gonna lie. But I hope you enjoyed the video. We got a lot of content coming. I got a lot of things I'm trying to figure out right now to get this stuff going where it's more efficient. I can give you more videos. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see some more content and you don't miss anything. Also, if you really want to support the channel, make sure you go support on the Patreon or go shop through my Amazon link. Anything purchased through my link, whether on the store or outside of the store, as long as it's through my link, greatly helps out the channel. I'm trying to go all in on this for you. I want to give you the best content possible. It's not mandatory, but if you want to support, make sure you check out those links, support the Patreon, and we got some good content coming. I'm excited. So let's get this thing going. But with all that being said, I'll see you in the next video.